whatever time it is that you're watching this, we're back with another episode of Ask Tony Tuesday.
Another one.
If you haven't got a clue, Tony's got the answer for you.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm ready to go. Praying no snow.
Well, it is snowing.
Yeah, it's flurries. I want no snow. I'm ready for spring.
Me too.
I feel like this sweatshirt is surgically attached to me at this point. I'd like to lose this thing once and for all.
All right, well, I got 2 questions for you today.
Okay.
You're ready to go. I'm ready to go. First question of the day.
Ready.
Are there any preparations for installing the backsplash?
Yes. The backsplash should be nice and smooth and ready for tile or whatever you're going to do. The biggest thing you have to understand is when you're doing a backsplash, especially like a lot of times we'll do a 4-inch backsplash. If your wall is going in and out, the stone is not going to go in and out.
Yeah.
You know, the stone will not bend to the contour of your wall. So if that's what you want, you need to do something to fix your wall.
Yeah.
Because like you know, what happens is it's gonna stick against the part that's sticking out the furthest, and then you're gonna end up with a gap somewhere.
Yeah.
And you don't want a gap there. So if your wall is like that, you should probably not do a 4-inch backsplash. You should probably do some sort of mosaic. You know, tiny mosaics where you can follow the contour.
Right.
You know, because it'll bend a little bit and go in and out with the contour. You know, if your walls are flat, you can do anything. You know, the 4-inch backsplash, we like to do a full backsplash. You know, we do a lot of those lately. Those look, to me, the best. Zero maintenance, but the prep work for the backsplash is, especially when you have an old Formica one, and you sometimes when you pull that Formica off the back, sometimes it pulls half the wall with it.
Oh, jeez.
If it does that, your best bet is just to cut the sheetrock out and put new sheetrock in. And this way you get a nice, smooth, clean surface to apply backsplash to.
Okay. I've seen it where they try to put up backsplash, but you have one end that's flush with the wall.
Right.
And then the other end, you just can see this big gap. And
yeah.
you don't want that all filled with that white
Of course. And people
Right.
complain about it. They go, well, you know, my backsplash have a big gap behind it. And because your wall's not flat.
Yeah.
You know, the backsplash is not going to bend. It's going to break. So if we push that, it's just going to break.
Right.
So that's unfortunately the way it is with a piece of stone or even a piece of quartz. A quartz is not going to bend either.
Yeah.
So that, you know, when a wall's that out, then you're probably better off with a tile.
Second question of the day.
Okay.
What are the different types of backsplashes?
No, there we go. Well, like you said, we can do a 4-inch backsplash like we do with, you know, the same matching material. You can do with, we happen to like full backsplash, you know, this way you have the countertop and then, you know, then the backsplash just flows right up. And the way we do it, we try to make it, if we know ahead of time, we cut it so everything just lines up. So if there's a vein, it lines up right up the wall.
Yeah.
You know, and that always looks the best. But that's something you need to plan for. So you can't do the countertop and then go, you know what, I want to do a full backsplash. We can do it, but we can't guarantee we're going to get that vein to go up
Right.
the same way. So that's got to kind of be planned out when we fabricate. Sometimes people have tiles that's existing that they want to keep. But when you do a removal, sometimes you lose that bottom course of splash. So a lot of times it will do up to the first course. So maybe if you take out the first course tile, maybe it's 4 inches, maybe it's 3.5, 4.5. We'll cut it to whatever that space is and put the 4-inch backsplash in there. So you have tile, you have the same material like your countertops and a 4-inch splash, or you can do the full backsplash. And there's also, I've seen people do no backsplash, just paint.
Yeah.
I've seen people do mirrored backsplash, which has got to be a maintenance nightmare. Imagine cleaning that every day, especially on spaghetti sauce day, right? And then you can do, some people have tin backsplashes or copper backsplashes. I mean, there's so many different things. Those types of backsplashes, if you have a wall that's going in and out, something you can bend to the wall is nice.
Yeah.
You know, because you can contour to the wall. Something like stone or quartz, you're not going to get that bend. So you're limited. But to me, it looks the best, especially the full wall.
Yeah.
Backsplash, right up to the bottom of the cabinet.
Full wall is definitely my favorite.
Yeah, and it's basically maintenance free. There's no grout. There's nothing like that. It is like put it in and forget about it.
Yeah.
It looks gorgeous.
Always. Those are all the questions I have. For
Wow.
today. That was a quick one.
It was like 2 questions in one.
I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep, so I guess.
I guess that's it then.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning into this week's episode. We will be back next week with another episode. Make sure to give this episode a like, share, or comment on it. We will see you again, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. See you later.
Stay warm.
Makes the coffee better. Woo!
Got coffee or something.
Yeah, because I'm dead.
I've
feel
got
dead.
sangria in mine.